The sunk cost fallacy is a cognitive bias that leads people to continue a course of action because of resources already invested, such as time, money, or effort, even when future costs outweigh future benefits. A sunk cost is, by definition, irrecoverable. Rational decision-making should therefore focus only on future outcomes, not on past investments. However, humans consistently fail to do this. This bias is extensively discussed by Daniel Kahneman in Thinking, Fast and Slow, where it is linked to loss aversion and emotional commitment. But why does the sunk cost fallacy happen? The fallacy is driven by several psychological forces. Loss aversion. Abandoning a decision feels like accepting a loss, which humans strongly dislike. Need for consistency. We want our past choices to appear justified. Emotional investment. Time and effort create attachment, even when continuation is irrational. Social pressure. Admitting a mistake may feel like reputational damage. As a result, people ask, "I've already invested so much, how can I stop now?" Instead of the rational question, "Given what I know now, is continuing the best option?" But past costs are irrelevant. Only future costs and future benefits should influence decisions. Here are some examples in everyday life. 1. Finishing a bad movie. You are halfway through a movie and clearly not enjoying it. Yet you keep watching thinking, "I've already spent an hour on this." This is a sunk cost fallacy. The hour is already gone. Continuing will not recover it. It will only cost you more time. The rational decision is based on whether the next hour will be enjoyable. 2. Staying in an unfulfilling relationship. Someone remains in a relationship despite ongoing dissatisfaction, saying, "We've been together for 5 years. I can't just throw that away." Why this is a sunk cost fallacy? The 5 years cannot be recovered. The only relevant question is whether staying improves or worsens future well-being. Business and professional examples. 3. Continuing a failing project. A company has invested millions into a product that is clearly underperforming. Leadership decides to invest even more to justify the initial spending. Why this is dangerous? Additional investment is judged emotionally, not strategically. Many large corporate failures escalate precisely because leaders refuse to accept sunk costs. Kahneman notes that organizations often reward persistence, even when stopping would be the rational choice. 4. Academic or career path. A student continues a degree they dislike because, "I've already spent 3 years on it." A rational reframing would be, "Those 3 years are sunk." The decision should be based on whether the remaining years align with future goals. Financial example. 5. Holding a losing investment. An investor keeps a declining stock because, "I'll sell when I break even." Why this is irrational? The purchase price is irrelevant. The correct question is, would I buy this asset today given current information? If the answer is no, holding it is a sunk cost error. But how do you avoid the sunk cost fallacy? There are practical strategies recommended by decision scientists. 1. Explicitly label sunk costs. Say out loud, "This money time is gone regardless of what I do next." 2. Shift perspective forward. If I were starting today, would I choose this again? 3. Use outside views. People not emotionally invested are far better at ignoring sunk costs. 4. Pre-commit exit rules. Decide in advance when you will stop. As a final takeaway, remember, the sunk cost fallacy is not a failure of intelligence. It is a deeply human bias rooted in loss aversion and emotional attachment. Recognizing it allows for cleaner decisions, better allocation of resources, and improved long-term outcomes. As emphasized by Daniel Kahneman, good decision-making is not about justifying the past, but about optimizing the future.